They said my garden hose made the neighborhood look messy. So I turned my yard into the most beautiful chaos they've ever seen and made them regret ever touching it. I've always loved gardening. Some people do yoga, some meditate. Me? I plant roses, ferns, lilacs, anything that grows. It's peaceful, it's rewarding, and it keeps me sane. So one morning I walk outside, ready to water my flowers. And my garden hose is gone, not stolen, confiscated. There's a note taped to my faucet, bright yellow and smug. Unapproved outdoor equipment removed for aesthetic violations. Fine, $100. It was from the HOA. Apparently my garden hose, which was neatly coiled and green to match the lawn, didn't meet their visual harmony standards. I called them immediately. The HOA president, Martha, answered. She sounded like she'd been waiting her whole life for this kind of power. I said, "You took my hose? Without permission?" She said, "Your hose was visible from the street. If you care that much, install underground sprinklers like everyone else." I told her that not everyone can afford that. She said, "Then maybe you shouldn't have a garden." That's when I decided, fine. Let's see how far aesthetics can go. Over the next few weeks, I spent every free hour outside, planting, building, creating. I added hedges, flower beds, climbing vines, and even a small pond surrounded by rocks and lily. I built wooden trellises and hid my new hose under ivy, perfectly camouflaged. By the time I was done, my yard looked like something out of a nature magazine, bursting with color, alive with butterflies and birds. People walking by would stop to take pictures. Kids loved the pond. Even the mailman said, "Best yard on the block." And then, right on cue, I got another notice from Martha. "Your landscaping is excessive and non-uniform. Please return your yard to standard condition." I laughed so hard I nearly dropped the letter. A week later, I entered my property into the city's annual Home Beautification Contest. Judges came, took photos, asked questions, and a month later, I got the news. First place. The local newspaper ran a story titled, "Resident Wins City Award After HOA Calls Yard Unacceptable." Neighbors started waving when they passed by. Some even asked for garden tips. Martha? She stopped making eye contact altogether. At the next HOA meeting, she resigned, citing stress. The new president sent a polite letter congratulating me on my win and asking if I considered joining the landscaping committee. I framed that letter. Now, every spring, I plant a few more flowers, a few more vines. The yard's bigger, brighter, and greener than ever. And sometimes, when I'm out watering with my brand new hose, I catch neighbors whispering, "That's the jungle house." I just smile, because in the end, they wanted to control how my yard looked. Now the whole neighborhood looks at it every day and loves it.